Welcome to another edition of BNL Sports Weekly. This week we're joined by a special guest, BNL senior guard Jacy Hughes. Plus we'll have all the highlights from the action from the previous week. We'll be right back.
Ride in luxury without the luxurious price with a certified pre-owned Lincoln Navigator from Bedford Ford Lincoln. The Navigator features room, style, and features for the entire family. Features on this Navigator include leather seats, sunroof, rear DVD entertainment, heated and cooled seats, and four-wheel drive, all for only $36,500. Are you there yet? If not, get there in a Lincoln Navigator from Bedford Ford Lincoln.
Joined today by special guest Jacy Hughes of the Bedford North Lawrence varsity basketball team. Jacy is a senior point guard. She is signed to go to IU Southeast following her career at BNL. Jacy, thanks for being with us today. You've come up through the BNL system as far as you were around when BNL was winning state championships. You were a freshman when they went to the regional final against Columbus North, so you know the tradition. What's it like to step into the tradition of Bedford North Lawrence basketball?
It's honestly just a proud moment. You know that you're coming into a program that's really good, so it's both nerve-wracking and exciting because you have to keep it up.
What did you learn watching your predecessors play? You got a sister in the program as well, so what did you learn by watching them from afar and seeing how they competed?
I learned that it was a very competitive game at the level that we were playing at. We played competitive teams, so I knew that every time you stepped on the floor, you had to give it your all.
How do you think you have progressed? You step in as a freshman, you play JV basketball. You're thrust into the starting lineup, I believe, as a sophomore, and you've been there since for 3 years. How do you think you've progressed, being put in that position?
I think I've progressed every year. I mean, I'm a captain now, and I've always had that leadership mentality, so I think on the floor that helps me being focused all the time.
What's it like to be a captain?
It's exciting. I mean, knowing that you're looked up to, it's exciting.
Your parents both played for Bedford North Lawrence. You're a second-generation star. I'm assuming basketball probably was talked about a little bit in your household. Did you ever feel pressure?
I never really felt the pressure, no. When I play bad, yeah, I felt the pressure, but no, not really.
What's it like to go home after a basketball game? Is it mom or is it dad that wants to talk about the game?
It's mom.
Yeah. How does that go? I mean, a lot of parents don't want to put that pressure on their kid, but at the same time, she knows what she's talking about. She played at BNL, she played at Butler. So do you listen? I guess that's the question.
I do listen. When I was young, I took it as she's just criticizing me. But now as I'm older, I know that she's truly just trying to help me.
As we mentioned, you're headed for IU Southeast following your career here.
Right.
Talk about that decision and the excitement level of getting to play college basketball.
It was a tough decision, just knowing that I had other options. So picking the right place was nerve-wracking for me, but I think I picked the right place.
What ultimately made that decision?
I'm going into nursing, so the nursing program obviously was a big part of the school. And then just the fact that the coach really wanted me there. So.
Why did you decide about nursing? That's a tough career, but it's also a rewarding career.
I've just always liked helping people, so I just knew that's what I wanted to do ever since I was young.
Bedford North Lawrence is still enjoying a tremendous season, 9-1 currently as we speak, and you've stated the goals. State championship is this goal for this team. How do you think you're progressing toward that, and how do you think your year is going so far?
I think we're progressing every game. We had our stretch of the tough games, and now we know that a great team plays at the same level every game. So if we continue to do that, we'll be good.
Last question, BNL, as we mentioned, the tradition, always a target on BNL. On BNL's chest is when they play with that jersey on. So do you feel that, and do you have to say, hey, we need to pick up our game to match that intensity that we face?
Right. Every start of the game, we have to come out high intensity because every team is out to get us.
That is Jacy Hughes, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching, and we'll be right back. BNL girls basketball, still ranked number 7 in the state, had 2 big wins this week. On Thursday, the Stars defeated HAC rival Seymour, defeating them in the second half by a 30-9 count to pull away to a 54-33 victory. Jory Allen had 20 points for the Stars, while Chloe McKnight added 10. On Saturday afternoon, the Stars hit the road to Indianapolis to face Crispus Attucks. The Tigers are winless, and the Stars buried them 79-23 as expected. Jory Allen had 25 points and 12 rebounds. Chloe McKnight had 13 points. Jacy Hughes had 10 points, and Madison Webb had a double-double with 10 points and 14 rebounds. Boys basketball, the Stars struggled over the weekend, falling twice. On Friday night, BNL visited Columbus East for the Hoosier Hills Conference opener, and the Olympians prevailed 77-75. Jathan Ritter led the way for the Stars with 24 points, and Brayton Bailey had 19. East pulled away in the final 20 seconds as Drew Johnson scored the last 5 points for the Olympians. On Saturday morning, less than 12 hours after arriving home from Columbus, the Stars hit the road again to Evansville to the Ford Center to face Castle in the River City Showcase. The Stars fell 69-63. Brayton Bailey had 25 points and 11 rebounds, while Jathan Ritter had 15 points for the Stars. Alex Hemingway, a Clemson recruit, suffered a broken nose in the second half, but still scored 31 points for the Knights. On Saturday, the BNL swimmers returned to action and swept to victories over New Albany. In the girls' meet, Ursula Patton and Sydney Carlisle were both double winners for the Stars. In the boys' meet, Jacob Worley, Andrew Swinson, and Jason Sorrells were all multiple winners for the Stars. The BNL wrestlers were also in action on Saturday at Northview, and the Stars finished third in the meet. James Covey and Derek Hutchins won their respective weight classes. Coming up this week, the BNL wrestlers will be back in action in a tournament at Bloomington North, and the swimmers will head to Hamilton Southeastern. The boys basketball team will host Madison on Friday night and then venture to Silver Creek on Saturday night, and the BNL girls will be back in action at Madison on Saturday afternoon. That wraps up another edition of BNL Sports Weekly. Special thanks to Jacy Hughes for joining us. Be sure to follow us on all the social media platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, thanks for watching.